Hi, I'm Lan Bui. Tell us about your background, your projects, and what you're working on now. Well, my background was I started as a banker, and I did banking for a few years, and then I transitioned from banking to do IT work, and I worked in IT for a few years. That was one of the funnest things ever. And while working in IT, I was doing photography on the side, and that then turned into a real business. And once it became a real business, I quit my IT job and just started working on photography and filmmaking. My brother and I, we made a few web shows. People really liked what they saw, so they started hiring us to shoot videos. And that kept snowballing into more and more filmmaking until the Canon 5D came out. And then my brother and I, we took that camera and we shot a TV commercial. The first ever broadcast TV commercial shot on a DSLR, a camera like that. And Canon took that, they put it in their show reel, they traveled around with it, they actually hired us to speak at a few events, so we did that. And then that furthered our filmmaking career, up until we were working on commercials, we were working on a ton of really, really cool projects that that were great, and one of those was shooting videos for a company called Mojang. They were making a video game called Minecraft, and one of our friends started working there, and we ended up starting to do some of the video work for them. And in doing that, they then kept hiring my brother to do other consulting work. And he eventually became the COO of Mojang, and I continued our production company. Still producing videos for them. Even to this day, I still do some videos for Minecraft. That's kind of the filmmaking side. Mid all of that, I took a big detour and kind of said, okay, we'll put filmmaking on hold because I happen to know the guys over at Mojang, got good with them in, just talking, being at events, shooting them, knew them, so I pitched a business plan to the CEO. And that was a whole big long process. It got approved, he liked it, we went to work. It took about a year to launch the company. The business idea was doing a product called Minechest, which is a monthly subscription, was a monthly subscription for Minecraft products. It was a bunch of merchandise, a t-shirt, a bunch of toys, all in a box. And we spent a year developing the product, another year to kind of launch it, and now we're a few years in. We just sunsetted Minechest and turned it into a product called Minecraft T-Shirt Club. And so that's what I'm working on now. Mostly Minecraft T-Shirt Club, and we have a ton of toys in retail. We do Minecraft squishies right here. Here, I'll show you. This is one of our most popular guys. He's a squishy pig, and we have a bunch of these characters. So that's what I'm working on right now. All right, next question. You have so many projects that are equally creative but quite different. Thank you. Each requires intense focus. How do you decide which project to work on? What is your decision process? Oh man, that's a really hard question, because that is part of the struggle of everyday work, is what do you do when there's too much work to get done in the day? And it really just comes down to priority. What is the priority? What can we, the company, live without? Or what can we not live without today? And if we can't live without it being done, no matter how long it takes, it has to be done today. So that's the biggest baseline, is what needs to be done. Now, if we're pretty caught up, if we don't have any big deadlines, then it's what's exciting today. I don't put artificial, importance on things just because. It's just, okay, today feels like an editing day, and there's an editing project due in a couple weeks. Well, if today feels like an editing day, I'd rather edit than go do something else that I'm not excited about, because everything is exciting on different days. So waiting for that day for that thing to be exciting is, if there's that luxury, then that's how I make those decisions. All right, next question. You're one of the most creative people I know. Thank you so much. I just do what I do. Yet you also have a great head for business and do the business side as well as you do the creative. What's your secret to finding the balance between art and commerce without sacrificing one over the other? Where do you draw the line? There's a huge sacrifice. It might seem that there's not a sacrifice between art, commerce, creativity, and the business side of stuff, but there is. And it just, I guess it feels natural. It's about prioritizing. So if we wait for the art, the creative stuff to be perfect, we'll never deliver anything. I would never put anything out in the world. I'd always be late on deadlines. I'd never edit a video because they're never perfect. It's finding good enough. And good enough, to me, is hopefully great. But a lot of times it isn't. Sometimes time just makes good enough be literally that, just good enough. But if the job is done and it's done within spec, then good enough is fine. Although, it's kind of sad to think of it that way, but, we really always want to deliver top-notch work every time, but that's not realistic. So delivering is sometimes more important than delivering perfectly. And that's how, it's not a line, it's a gray, blurry smear. What inspires me? Inspiration inspires me. I don't know. That question has never been something I can really answer because I don't know. I don't know what it is that I take inspiration from. I look at a lot of other people's work and think, oh, that's cool. But I don't feel like I'm like, oh my God, I want to do that because that person did that. It's really just, oh, I feel like doing this. Let's go try and do it. And if it's exciting, that's what inspires me. So it's just doing fun things, doing things that are exciting on that day. What's your advice to anyone who wants to go for their dreams, or anything else you want to say about people, say to people about being creative for a living? Just do it, Nike, If you do it and it sucks, do it again and it'll suck a little less, do it again and it'll suck a little less, do it again and it'll suck a little less, and hopefully after you do it enough times, it'll be great. And that's really it. It's if back in the day I never just started making videos and posting them online for no reason but to make me and my brother and hopefully my friends laugh, I don't think I'd be doing film today. And it was just because we made stupid videos that we put on the internet for us. It wasn't for other people. We thought, oh, it'd be fun if our friends saw, so we put them online. But aside from that, it was just we thought they were really stupid and funny. And so just go make your stupid, funny, or serious project, whatever it is that you want to be doing, start. And you might start and get really sick of it and do it for one day and then come back in a year and then try again and come back the year after and until you really give up or until you have something that's more exciting to do. Then do that. Do whatever is exciting today. I think that's all the questions. So, yeah, that's it.